This video is to help you with number 7 on CR Helper number 28. Number 7 on your CR is a problem that involves finding the area and the perimeter of a figure. So that's what we're going to do with this helper problem. Let's read the problem over. Kate's mom operates an auto repair business in a section of the family garage. Kate drew a model of the section. So she drew a model of where the auto repair business is in the garage. Part 1, what is the area of the garage used for the auto repair business? And part B, what is the perimeter of the garage used for the auto repair business? Okay, so first of all, I actually think I'm going to start with part 2. I'm going to find the perimeter first. Perimeter is just the distance around the outside of the figure. Distance around outside of the figure. And the way we find perimeter is we just add up all the sides. Add up all the sides on a figure. So the perimeter is fairly straightforward, and that's why I'm starting with that part. So I want to look at the figure, and you really have to look and say, is there a part missing? Is there a side that isn't labeled? Because that's the first thing you need to do. You need to get all sides labeled if you want to find the perimeter. You're going to notice this side is not yet labeled. But we know the full length is 14. This length is 8. So what more do we have to add to the 8 to get to 14? Well, 8 plus 6 gets us to 14. So you have 14 total. This side you have 8. This side you would need 6 more. So this must be 6 feet because you need 2 sides of a garage are going to match up. So if this length is 14, the length from top to bottom on this side must also be 14. Then we look and we say, is there another section that isn't labeled? Oh goodness, this section right in here also isn't labeled. And if we want to find perimeter, we have to find the length of each side on the figure. Similarly, if we look here, the entire length along the bottom is 12. The top part is 7. So we just say 7 plus what gives us 12? Oh, 7 plus 5 is 12. So this side must be 5 feet. So that's kind of how we come up with making sure that we have every side labeled. Now to find perimeter, you just add up all those sides. So we do 14 plus 7 plus 8 plus 5 plus 6 plus 12. I'm just going to go ahead and put the 12 up here. That's what you do. You just go around and you add up all the sides, and that'll give you the perimeter. So 2 and 4 is 6, and 7, 6 and 7 is 13. 13 and 8 is 21. I hope. 21 and 5 is 26. 26 and 6 is 32. I hope I didn't make a mistake. 11, that got us to 19. That would get us to 26, 26, 30, 30. Okay, good. I was just double checking, and I carried a 3. 3 plus 1 plus 1. Make sure it's a little 3. 3 plus 1 plus 1. 3, 4, 5. So 52. The perimeter must be 52 feet. So for part B, the perimeter is 52 feet. Like if you wanted to put a border around the outer edge to block off that area, you'd need 52 feet of border. Okay, now let's go back to part A and let's find the area. Now there was actually a reason why I chose to find the perimeter first, because then I'd have all my sides labeled. Because in order to find the area, you have to do what's called decomposing. We have to decompose this figure into 2 rectangles. I don't care how we do it. I'm going to choose to section it off here. So I'm going to call this one rectangle 1. And I'm going to choose to call this one down here rectangle 2. We know how to find the area of a rectangle, but we don't know how to find the area of an L-shaped figure. So what you can do to find the area, you would find the area of rectangle 1, and you would just add that to the area for rectangle 2. And you're going to work, if you haven't done it yet, you're going to work a lot with decomposing figures into triangles, rectangles, things like that. So we're just going to find the area of each of these rectangles. Well, the formula for the area of a rectangle is length times width. So I'm just going to call this length 1 times width 1. Then I'll add on length 2 times width 2. Area is just length times width. So if we look at our rectangle 1, length is 7 and the width is 8. So that's going to be 7 times 8. Then we'll add on. Let's look at rectangle 2. If we look at the length of rectangle 2, it's 12 times the width of rectangle 2 would be 6. So to find the overall area, you have to do 7 times 8, 12 times 6, and then add those two areas together. 7 times 8 is 56, plus 12 times 6, if you need to work it off to the side. 6 times 2 is 12, put down a 2, carry a 1. 6 times 1 is 6, and one more is 72. So you have to add 56 and 72. I'll work that out up here. 56 plus 72. 6 and 2 is 8. 5 and 7 is 12. So the area must be 128 feet squared, or you can write it as 128 square feet. Area is always, oops, sorry about that. Area is always measured in square feet because area, what it means is how many squares would it take to fill up that entire area? It would take 128 square feet to fill up that entire area. Hopefully that helps.